Hey y'all, welcome back to STA Farms. I'm Brandy and this is Erin. And so this is Saturday, February the 21st. And last Saturday on Valentine's Day, we came out to check on our pigs and kind of had a surprise on our hands. We ended up with piglets. So I'll let Erin kind of explain how that came about.
Yeah, so a week ago, we come out and we found piglets. Now, it was a surprise in a way, but then in a way it wasn't. We was prepared for Big Mama to farrow, but we didn't think that she was going to farrow as soon as what she did. So, to get the full picture, you have to go back, was it 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, I think is the gestation period of a pig. So, back last October, we decided that we was going to try to AI breed our 2 sows. And we kind of went back and forth on whether we wanted to get a boar or not. So, but anyways, we decided we was going to try to AI breed. And that's what we did. We caught them in heat and everything. And we actually have some footage of that. So I'm going to cut to that footage now and let you see what happened back in October and how we got these girls bred. So 3 weeks ago, we noticed our gilts were in standing heat. So we had went back and forth on whether we wanted to buy, and I apologize if it's noisy. They make more noise whenever they're in heat. We went back and forth whether we wanted to buy a boar or just order boar semen through Shipley Swine Genetics. Our biggest factor in it was we didn't know if we could catch them in heat. Well, 3 weeks ago we did. So last week I called Shipley's and I had them send me some boar semen. At least one, the speckled one, the one we call Specs, she's in standing heat now. Just checked her. I'm not sure about the other one. We call her Big Mama, but once we get in there, we'll see if she is, and we'll try to get them bred. Now, after we get this done, I'll explain everything. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting some lube on this rod here. It's a spiral tipped rod where basically you put it in the gilt or the sow and it just kind of screws. You just turn it to where it goes in there. So got that. And I'll grab my bottle of semen and I might try Big Mama first and see what she does, and if she's not in heat, I'll get Specs or attempt to. Now, full disclosure, we've never done this before. Don't know that she is. She must not be yet, but I know Specs is.
Maybe.
Hand me that boar spray. No, she's not.
She's not. Oh, she's bleeding.
She's letting me push down, but she's not just standing still.
Right. She's not fully in heat.
She ain't fully in heat, but will be tomorrow.
Okay, you'll be able to get her tomorrow then.
Okay, so as you've seen, we was able to breed Specs. I attempted to do Big Red here, or Big Mama. I'm not sure what Brandy named her, but I attempted to do her, and she let me push down on her back, but whenever I went to set on her back, she moved. She's coming in heat, she's just not in standing heat, which tomorrow she should be in standing heat, because tomorrow's actually 3 weeks from the time we seen them both in standing heat. So with Specs, we bred her this evening. In the morning, I will come out and I will check Big Red or Big Mama and see if she's in standing heat, and if she is, I will breed her. I'm likely not going to be able to videotape that because it'll be early in the morning and I don't think we'll have enough light. But with Specs, we will go ahead and breed her again in approximately 12 hours, which will be when I come back out to check Big Mama. So I don't think I'm going to have the light to be able to film that. But this is our first time trying to AI breed our pigs. So hopefully it works. We will check back in with you all tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon and give you an update. If Big Mama is not in standing heat in the morning, she for sure will be tomorrow evening, because it was exactly 3 weeks tomorrow evening that we seen her in standing heat. So, but we'll check back tomorrow and we'll go from there. Okay, as you seen where that video ended, my intentions were to breed the pigs again the next day, which I did, and we didn't have the lighting, so we didn't even get the camera out. We didn't intend to film. We got in too late from work to be able to see anything anyways. So fast forward, both of our sows were bred, and fast forward 3 weeks from that date, we thought they both were in heat. So I was actually doing some work up on top of the house, getting ready for the chimney wave to burn wood, and I could tell they were acting different. And I knew for sure the one we call Specs, I knew for sure she was back in heat. I thought Big Mama was. So what we decided to do, instead of trying to AI breed them again, we decided to buy a boar. And we actually found a boar about, what, 2 miles from us?
Yes.
About 2 miles from us, a Berkshire, full stock Berkshire, or Berkshire, however you pronounce it. So we purchased him, and then we turned him in with our 2 sows. And after the initial time we seen Specs, I seen Specs right up on him, so I knew she was coming in heat. After that, we never seen her seem like she's coming in heat again. And in fact, you can kind of look at her. I know you're not gonna be able to tell it on camera, but we can kind of look and see. She's due to farrow in about a month. What you got? Oh, you digging? Good job.
Was bulldogs on?
Yeah, with the loader. Yeah, I see.
Can you hold this?
Well,
Stop talking.
instead of talking,
Stop talking, I said.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking, I said.
Anyways, so we bought a boar. We named him Bert. I don't know if we got any film of it or not. I don't think we did, actually. I think we got some pictures, but pictures of him. Anyways, Specs was in heat. Never seen Big Mama ride or anything like that, but we did see Specs. Well, after we turned Bert in, the next time they'd come around for him to be in heat, we didn't see any signs of Specs being in heat. So we're pretty sure she's bred. We thought that Bert bred Big Mama as well, because I just assumed she didn't get bred whenever I done the AI breeding. Then you fast forward about end of January, first part of February, and we noticed Big Mama was starting to kind of bag up. And of course, this is the first time we'd ever had any pigs farrow, and we was like, I guess she's just, getting ready to farrow, in March, whenever she would be due, with Bert being the daddy. And she just kept getting more baggy, more milk. And then we come out on Valentine's Day and we find piglets. So I'm gonna let Brandy explain all that. She's the one that actually found them. But we were surprised because we did not think that they were bred. We didn't think that they got bred through AI. We thought Bert bred them both, but he didn't. So we ended up getting Big Mama bred to, it's a boar named Deep Freeze from Shipley Swine Genetics. He's a Duroc. And then Specs, she'll be bred to a full stock Berkshire. And we're pretty anxious, kind of excited to see what those pigs look like.
All right, so we noticed Big Mama, what we called bagging up. Her milk line was showing, and we started doing our research, and we started looking back at our dates and everything, and we counted it up, and we was expecting her by the breed date to farrow around February the 11th. So every afternoon I'd get in, I'd check, still no babies, still no babies, still no babies. So we get up on Saturday morning and I'm still doing some more research. It's like, okay, do we have our date right? Could she still farrow? And, you know, a few days later. So we come on out, and as soon as I come out and I got near our trailer here, this is where she farrowed at, I could hear them. What we found was 5 healthy babies, but we had 2 that did not make it. So anyway, they're the cutest little things, and they're a week old now. So unfortunately, they're not in the trailer. They're hid over here underneath the hay. Let me show you. See if it shows up. They're hid underneath this hay outside the trailer. Here's Mama. And she's like, what you doing with my babies? Hi, pretty girl. But right there, I don't know if you can see, right in there are the babies. But there's 5 of them, and they're doing really, really good.
All right, so this is the first time that me and Brandy had any experience whatsoever with a sow or a gilt farrowing. So it was kind of a learning experience, but it was something I'm glad we did. But full disclosure, guys, we got really, really lucky with this because had she have farrowed a week prior or even 2 weeks prior to when she did, it might have been a complete disaster, because that was in the height of the last video that you've seen, where we had all the ice and the snow and the below freezing, the below zero temperatures and all that stuff. So I don't know how well things would have went if she'd have farrowed then. But it's been a very, very neat experience seeing everything. We're still kind of on the fence on whether we're going to keep them or if we're going to sell the sows. I don't know. We're still got some thinking to do about that, whether we raise more piglets, or for sure going to let specks farrow. But I don't know if we're going to take any actual sows or gilts through the winter again. We're still debating that, but I don't know. We'll see. But we're super glad that we ended up trying this at least once. We might do it for many years to come. I don't know, but it turned out very, very well. And I never dreamed the 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days ago, which is actually more like 4 weeks ago now, I never dreamed that it would end up with some pigs. So as Brandy was saying earlier, though, I did look up on the farrowing calendar that we use, and it does say it could be plus or minus 2 days. She was plus 2 days. So we didn't think she was going to farrow. We thought it was going to be next month, but it was plus 2 days for the 3 weeks, or 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. So.
All right, guys, so we thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.